Jason McAteer believes he knows who the next Manchester United manager will be. The former Liverpool star, 52, appeared on beIN Sports as a pundit during the Red Devils' 1-0 defeat to Arsenal. Erik Ten Hag, 54, is under mounting pressure at Old Trafford. His side sit 8th in the Premier League, and will set their worst ever points tally in the competition if they lose at least one of their remaining matches.
Ten Hag has been bullish over the prospects of his new Ineos bosses keeping him in charge, pointing to the number of injuries he has had to contend with. But after chatting with a Man United first-team star, McAteer is not so sure. Read more on Man UTDSEING. Red fans bizarrely say Man United vs Arsenal fixed after blatantly arranged moment. Premier League Aston Villa vs Liverpool betting preview. Odds and predictions appearing on TV yesterday. The former Ireland international said of a Red Devils star, "He plays for Man United and I had a conversation with him on Friday. I bumped into him because I live just outside the area.
We got into conversation, great lad, and I asked him about the end of the season and what he thought, and he gave me no inclination that the manager was there to stay. In fact, we spoke about different names and who we thought will be a good fit, and I got no inclination from him.
Quizzed if Thomas Tuchel's name came up, McAteer added that the player smiled, but that wasn't the name. Most read in football. So embarrassing. Man UTD's issues laid bare as waterfall floods through Old Trafford. Roof horror attack. 2 arrested after Leeds United fan slashed outside stadium. SHEWHO dares. Alex Scott looks stunning in bold see-through outfit on BAFTA's red carpet. Tragedy. Professional footballer involved in fatal road accident that leaves cyclist dead. Best free bet sign-up offers for UK bookmakers. He then said no when asked if Jose Mourinho had been brought up.
When England boss Gareth Southgate was mentioned, McAteer said, "Yes, that was the name." Erik Ten Hag in baffling tactical tweak as 8 Man United stars appear to be asked to stop one Arsenal player. Ten Hag presser, Man United v.
Arsenal footballers have an inclination when the manager's job is on the line, and they obviously know, and I just got the feeling that it's done. It's done. Southgate, 53, is under contract with the FA until December. He has been linked with the Man United job, but in an interview with ITV News over the weekend sought to distance himself.
For now, he said, "I've got one thing to focus on. That's having as successful a tournament with England as possible. Everything else outside of that is a complete irrelevance to me." Ten Hag, meanwhile, had it put to him on Friday that his compatriot Louis van Gaal was sacked after winning the FA Cup in 2016.
Asked if he fears the same could happen to him, he said, "No, I think they, Ineos, have common sense. They seen when you have 32 different backlines, when you lose 8 centre-backs, when we see we don't have a left fullback, they know that will have a negative impact on results.
But we are still fighting, and it's a huge FA Cup final. We are still there. It can be a highlight of the season, but we know why we are underperforming." The Red Devils return to action on Wednesday night, when they host Newcastle in their final home match of the season.
Read more Sun STORIESCHILDCARE crisis urgent warning as childcare places across UK plummet by 56k in 5 years. Push it the secret button on your boiler that can help save hundreds on your energy bills. They will then conclude their Premier League campaign with a trip to Brighton on Sunday. Ten Hag's men will make the trip south to Wembley for the FA Cup final on May 25, when they take on rivals Manchester City in a repeat of last year's showpiece.
Pundits' verdict on Ten Hag's future. Where do the pundits stand on Erik Ten Hag's Manchester United future? Michael Owen: he has to go. He cannot, simply cannot, manage this team next season. H is not good enough. Teddy Sheringham: might stay if he wins cup but should go if United win the FA Cup. He could stay.
But, for me, changes are needed and United need to get it done sooner than later. Jamie Carragher: sacked. I don't see how Erik Ten Hag stays. It's just performance after performance.
Gary Neville: stay if he wins the FA Cup. To sack a manager who's won 2 trophies in his first 2 seasons at the club, I think would be extreme. Louis Saha: on the fence. I don't see it as clearly, but they need changes from the players, but they need changes from him as well.
Alan Shearer: sacked. I believe the future of the Man United manager is already determined. Even if they win the FA Cup, I think H is gone.